let's take a look at the education buildings. There are three different types of educational building. The first type only increases educational level, and that's the library, the high school, and the grade school. The second type increases both education level and tech level, and that's the community college and the university. The third type only increases tech level, and that's the VU Tower. Let's take a closer look at the buildings that just increase educational level. First of all, the public library. The public library is often overlooked, and it shouldn't be. Think of the public library as a medium wealth park that also provides education. It provides happiness, just like a park. It increases land value, just like a park. And it also provides education. And although it initially costs 10,000 simoleons to place, it only has a running cost of 100 simoleons. It's well worth looking at replacing some of your parks with public libraries. Next, the grade school and the high school. These two buildings are almost identical. As soon as you have access to the high school, I recommend replacing grade schools with high schools. A fully upgraded grade school costs $1,200 an hour. A basic high school costs $1,100 an hour. So the cost per student is almost identical. And the high school has a smaller footprint and expands up to a capacity of 4,800 students. It's better in every way. If you don't need to increase tech level, and you don't need any of the special research projects from the university, the high school will provide all your education needs. The community college and the university work very much like the high school, but with two significant differences. First, they provide a knowledge network and increase tech level. The community college will increase tech level up to level 2. The university will increase tech level up to level 3. The second difference is how the students get to school. With the grade school and high school, you get school buses which will take your students to school. But with the college and university, students have to get there under their own steam. That means either dealing with a lot of extra traffic or having a good mass transit system. The college is much cheaper than the university, but the university has several major advantages. First, it can upgrade industrial buildings to tech level 3. Second, it can accommodate a lot more students and therefore can create a more powerful knowledge network. Third, you'll gain access to the special research projects, which can unlock special features like great works and extra building modules. Lastly, the university comes with dormitories. The dormitories house extra students who don't need housing and don't need to travel. Finally, the VU Tower. If you need tech level but not education, the VU Tower is an option. The tower produces a knowledge network and will upgrade industrial buildings to tech level 3. Just watch out for the extra crime that's produced. Let's talk about attendance. In order to maximize your attendance, it's important to understand how kids behave when they're trying to get to school. At 6 a.m. every day, all students turn back into uneducated kids. Throughout the school day, groups of kids will leave their houses and go to the nearest school bus stop, provided that there is a bus stop within range. Kids will wait at the bus stop for about 2 hours. If they're not collected, they'll return home. Kids not getting picked up in time is the primary reason for low attendance at schools. Let's look at the same example again, but this time I've added a second high school at the bottom and added more buses to each high school. As you can see, with adequate buses, children are collected in time and taken to school, giving us full attendance. Placement of schools, number of buses, traffic conditions are all things you have to consider when you're looking at getting high attendance. Looking at the numbers in the bottom right corner, we appear to have 8 students missing. But it's actually just an abandoned building. You should look for abandoned buildings. You may also get a discrepancy if new buildings are built during the school day. Let's demolish that building and then recheck our numbers. And now they agree perfectly. Let's look at the same situation again, but this time with a community college. The community college holds 4 classes a day, each holding 500 students. So that's 2,000 students a day, right? Wrong. Students can attend more than 1 class per day. So even though you should get 2,000, you'll only end up with somewhere between 11 and 1,300 students per day. In this example, we're left with about 250 students untaught. Let's try that again with 2 colleges. You have to remember, with colleges, it's all about the traffic or mass transit. Traffic problems or slow mass transit can prevent your students getting to school. With enough room in the classrooms and no traffic problems, once again, we've got full attendance. Oh, there's 1 purple bar, that's an abandoned building. So what's the best form of education to use? Well, the answer is, it depends on your priorities. If you're short of space or you've got traffic problems, then go for high schools. If your only consideration is cost, go for colleges. They're definitely the cheapest. If you need Tech Level 3 or you need access to research, go for universities. And remember, you're not limited to only one type, so feel free to mix and match.